Now then guys, welcome to Strasz Gaming. I'm Luke and this is my Leicester City Let's Play on Football Manager 2024. I hope you're all doing well. In the last episode that I can remember recording, it's been a while, it's been about a week actually, we didn't do so well. We lost against Liverpool and then lost against AC Milan in the Europa Conference League 5-2 I believe it was. So things have not been going great and form has been meh since that. But before we get started into the video, I just want to say thank you for the support of people that have been watching the first series that I've put out, the first season at least. That is now should be all up and uploaded onto YouTube. I am slowly getting season 2 done and recorded. Season 2 should start coming out as I'm recording this. Hopefully it will kind of catch up, so if you do leave any comments down below, I'll be caught up and you'll be where I need to be. But I'll let you know in the video if that's going to be the case, if I'll be recording it and releasing it the next day. Hopefully I can get there. I'm just trying to get myself ahead of the game a little bit. But yeah, I think it's going alright. Yeah, so thank you very much. I'd like to get at least 3 likes in this video. That'd be awesome. And maybe 1 comment would be really nice. So if you could do that for me, it'd be good. Right, enough waffling for the intro. Let's get started, shall we? And that's about it really I can say about that game. Newcastle was a 1-1 draw. We managed to get a late goal back from Ziegler. He managed to score for us a 73rd minute goal I believe it was. Followed that up by a 3-1 victory against Brentford. Changed the formation a little bit here. Youngs, Daka and Washington getting on the score sheet for us. Another game in the Europa League. 2-0 for us there. We did lose against Everton unfortunately 2-1. They got 2 goals within inside the first 28 minutes. We scored in the 30th minute, and we just couldn't do anything else in the second half of the game. And we've just followed that up by playing Burnley. We managed to beat them 2-1, and yeah, Beniati and Samare getting on the score sheet there. So the games we're going to be playing today are Hibs. I'm just going to call them. Is it Hibs? Hibernian. I've probably said that wrong. I don't know why I'm struggling to say Hibernian. But yeah, anyway. And then we've got Crystal Palace in the league. The league table is looking like this. We are currently in 14th on 15 points. I wanted us to finish mid-table. The board, all they want us to do is survive relegation. The draw against Leeds is really bad because they've only got 5 points. Brentford and Nottingham Forest obviously struggling. Nottingham Forest beat us on the first day of the season. If we can have a look at the XG table, we're doing actually okay. XG position is 12th. We're currently 14th, so potentially we could be doing a little bit better there on the XG. But other than that, we're kind of where we should be. So we are missing. We have, in fact, before going to it, we have got some injuries as well. I do feel like I'm all over the place. I'm still getting into this whole recording. Football Manager. What did I want to go to? Injuries. Where is the injury list? Medical Centre. There we go. Got it. So, current injuries. Tomiyaku. Have we seen... Has he played? Yeah, he's played plenty of football for us. Idran, anyway. He is out injured for 2 to 8 days. He'll be coming back. Washington, he's out injured. He's out for 3 to 12 days. Young's a gun. Is suffered an injury. He's out for 2 weeks. And the big injury is Jamie Vardy. He's injured. He's out between 5 weeks and 3 months. I tried to terminate his contract because I feel like after this injury, he's not coming back. He didn't want to leave, unfortunately. So he's going to be sticking around until the end of the season. In fact, he's still got until 2026 on his contract. So hopefully he may retire at the end of the year. We'll just have to see, but I feel like the Jamie Vardy story is unfortunately is done. He had a very good season for us last season, but Premier League, his return to the Premier League is not looking good. So how have we been lining up? What have we been doing, and how have we been playing formation wise? And we've gone to the 3 at the back purely because I just needed to change the formation. The 4-3-3 just wasn't working. The wingers weren't getting into the game, and it was just one of them ones we just needed to change things up. So we've gone to the 3-4-1-2 or however you want to call it. Rick's in goal. Fast, Connor Cody and Ziegler as the defensive trio, with James Justin, Thomas as the wing backs, with Samori and Ndidi in the centre. Beniotti, Martial and Daka as the attacking duo. Why we're not playing Drewsbury Hall? Because Drewsbury Hall's coming back from an injury as well. Gorsable's coming back from an injury as well. Are we going to play Christensen? No, we're not. We're playing Thomas. The only reason why we're playing Thomas, he wants to have more playing time, so I'm going to give it to him. Luke Thomas, he's 23. He's going to be... Is he good enough? Not quite good enough to be in the Premier League yet, but we're gonna have to play him because we need to keep him. We don't want to lose him. Samore, by the way, has been kind of a bit of a shock for me this season. He's playing quite well. 10 games. He's only got 1 goal, 1 player of the match, but he's looked okay as he's been playing. Indeed, he is a ball-winning midfielder. That's worked there. One guy that I've not... Atakan, he's not really been sensational for us. He's not been the player I thought it was going to be as the kind of ball-winning midfielder. He's very moany. But yeah, that's how we're gonna roll today. Let's just get into the game. I don't feel like I'm flowing as much as I normally would be, but we'll get there. Apologies. Right, in we go. Let's do the team talk. Hopefully we can win. It's been a while since I've played. It's been like I say, it's been about a week since I've done a recording. And then it's been a week since I played Football Manager because it's the only save I've really got going on at the minute. I'm trying to do a little bit of a lower league save at the minute. I'm just trying to figure out what team I want to do and if I'm going to be streaming it on Twitch or doing a little YouTube thing or what. I'm not too sure. But enough talking. Let's focus on this game against Hibs. And it looks like we're going to go 1-0 down. James Justin own goal within the first 2 minutes. This is what happens when you don't play the game long enough, eh? Oh, this is not good. I probably should have showed you the league table. I don't really fully know how it works to get into like the knockout stages, but that is just poor from us, really. Really, really poor. We're currently lying 13th in this table and 15th now, and the board wants us to get to the quarter-final. Right, we're going to play it out the back. Hopefully we can do something with it. Samore picks the ball up. Plays it to Martial, playing as the deep-lying forward. He's doing all right. He's got a couple of goals since he's come back from his injury. So long as he stays fit, I think he'll score goals for us. Ball over the top. Martial picks it up, trying to find Daka with a cross. He does. Has that gone out for a corner? I think Daka actually was offside, unfortunately. I'm going to demand more. Farsi's got on the ball here. He's going to play it to Samore. Plays it to Connor Cody. I don't like how we're just keeping the ball a little bit. But actually, no, it's quite nice. Passing it quite nicely. Daka's in. Scores. I don't know what you're on about. It's lovely football. I get a bit nervous when we play from the back, but that's how I want us to play. Patterson Daka, those picked up the goal. An assist from Martial. Connor Cody kind of plays it to Justin. Plays it to Martial. One touch. Through to Daka. Daka's there. Daka shoots. He scores. 1-1. We're back into the game with 22 minutes in. 26 minutes in, there's a highlight going towards Hibs. Is this going to be them scoring pretty much instantly after we've scored? But no, actually, we win the ball. Martial, he loses out, unfortunately. I thought he may have turned and had a bit of a run at the defence. James Justin's got caught asleep there, and that's Hibs' goal. And we were on the momentum, and then James Justin has just, again, made a mistake here. He's not having a great game. If we have a look, Justin's not marking his man. And just, he's run through, cross in, and it's just easy for them just to tap in. I'm going to berate the players. I'm not happy. Right, throwing for Hibs, but indeed he picks the ball up. Samore's in. Samore's still got a chance. Samore's going to shoot. Samore scores. That takes a bit of a deflection. This game, what is going on? Neither team can really defend. 2-2, and it comes from a throw-in. Well, Hibs is throwing. Thomas wins the ball. Indeed, he picks it up, plays it to Samore, who just has acres of space, and he's just going to shoot. And he shoots, takes a deflection off the defender, goes in. It's 2-2. Game on again. 2-2 at half time. Am I happy with it? I'm not happy with his performance. I'm going to say that. Samore's actually had a decent game. He's looking a little bit stressed. I might just go individually. Samore, I'm happy with you tonight. There we go. He looks a little bit happier now. He was looking stressed. I don't normally do individual team talks, but he's having a good game in midfield. We'll do all right. Beniotti's not doing particularly great. Is the attacking midfielder. We also, as well, couldn't field a full bench for... Hey, we're on it here. Thomas picks the ball up. Luke Thomas crosses in. I couldn't... I think it was we didn't know whether to shoot or cross it to Daka then. But as I said, we don't actually have the full amount of substitutes we can put on the bench, unfortunately, just due to injuries. I'm going to take Beniotti off. He's not having a great game. I'm going to bring on McAteer as the attacking midfielder, and I'm going to take off... Indeed, he's having an okay game, but he's on a yellow card. I don't want him to get the second yellow, so I'm going to bring on Atakan. Them looking, James Justin. Do we go say he's coming back from an injury? And Dore, he's coming back from an injury. Hopefully he will be okay to play 45 minutes. Also a little bit more than 45 minutes, but we do go 3-2 down. I think I'm going to have to go attacking. It's not looking good at the minute. And it's just another deflected goal that's gone in. Right, highlight straight from the kickoff. I'm not obliged. Well, I'm thinking anyway, not obliged now. I'm thinking of maybe changing the formation to go a bit more attacking. I want to win this game. Maybe go to a flat back 4 and get another attacking player on. Samore's in. Atakan's here. It has the shot. Hits the crossbar. I'm gonna, if I've got to do it now, I'm gonna have to do it now. So I'm gonna drop these guys back out of the defence. Walt Farce is not having the greatest of games. So do we go with kind of a 4-4-2 situation here and then bring on Medidi? Medidi's not played much football this season. He's not quite good enough to get into the team. And then do a freshen things up front. Patterson Daka, I know he's having a good game. His fitness is not on. So we'll bring on Tom Cannon. He does seem to pick up a goal every now and again. That's what we're going to do. And then what are we doing tactic-wise? Short or high tempo? Let's just go standard. Let's just go a bit more direct if possible. Take that off. And apologies, I've got a cough that's come out of nowhere. I had to pause that quite a bit here. I don't know if the changes I've made are going to be positive or not. It's going to leave a big gap in the midfield area. It looks like it was offside. I don't think it was. We're pleading for offside. We're going to lose this one, aren't we, 4-2? We are not the team we were last season. Which is unfortunate. I just don't know why we were not the team. Hit the early cross. Let's just do that and let's still play it out of defence, shall we? We're just shipping a load of goals. And we haven't really... Other than the one centre-back we brought in, we could have done with probably another centre-back, but we just didn't have the money. We lost the key striker last season as well. Well, at the end of this season. Klitschy didn't join us. Medidi, we just can't finish. Again, it was offside. He hit the bar, but we just can't seem to finish, and we lose 4-2. And it's just not good enough. And I just don't know whether the success of last season of just winning every single game, winning the cup, getting into Europe, not performing too well, and then trying to do well in the Premier League, it's just not really doing well for us. And if we have a look at the transfer history, we spent £29 million. A couple of them were on loans. Again, Idran, we're kind of playing him as the striker. He's out injured. He's not really performed that well. We bought him in to try and be another striker. Washington, we've bought in on loan. He looks okay. He's got a couple of goals. He's not quite good enough to be playing in the Premier League as of yet. Who else did we bring in? Did we bring in another? No, it was just them two strikers we've bought in. Martial and then Young's a gun. And Cedric here. It's just not ideal, but we'll have to just make do with what we got. We haven't really got the money finances wise. We've got £7 million in the bank still to spend when it comes to January. Hopefully they can find some more money out somewhere and give us a bit more money. We'll just have to wait and see. So we've got Crystal Palace next anyway, so let's get into the Palace game. So we've just had the FA Cup draw, and we've actually drew York. I'm really happy with the fact that we've drawn York. So, yeah, we'll probably show a York game at some point, just for a fact we'll probably win. But yeah, anyway, Crystal Palace, that's where we're going next. So we've just had the notification as well that Jamie Vardy is going to retire at the end of the season. That's good. I'd love to say, look, retire now, go now. You're injured, you're not going to be back. But we'll keep him round. We might be able to get him another game, his last game of the season. He's been at Leicester, obviously, for a long career. He's retiring next season with this long injury. It's bound to happen, isn't it? So, yeah, enough of that. We will get into the Crystal Palace game round about now. Right, so I'm just looking at, I'm just going to hit just a quick pick here just to see what it's suggesting. We've got a couple of players that aren't fully fit and it's put them in straight into this team. I'm going to swap Marshall and Dak around to start. I don't want Drewsbury Hall to be on at the pitch at the minute just purely because he's not fully fit. So indeed, he can go into that role. And Gossable as well is not fully fit, so James Justin can play there. Who's it dropped out of the team? McAteer, McCule. I was trying to sell him for 16 million. I know he's going to be decent in the future, but I was trying to get some money for him just to bring in to see if we could get someone to replace. I'm just looking at the bench to see who we need to take off. Probably Ndidi, Mavdidi. I'm going to bring on McAteer on the bench instead of Mavdidi. McAteer only purely because I want him to be decent. I want him to be a main staple into this Leicester City team, hopefully, at some point. And then we've still got injuries to other players. So I'd say key players as well. Or soon to be key players. But we'll keep it as that. I think Cedric, who we've got on loan, is not performing as well as I thought. So we're just going to rest him today. He's not going to play. Hermsman's not fit. In fact, I'm going to take off Hermsman. I'm going to bring on Jakob as the backup goalkeeper. And again, goalkeeper wise, do we get a new goalkeeper? Like the goalkeeper we've got, they're both championship standards, and this is probably why we are kind of conceding goals. They're not decent enough yet. They're not at that level to become the best goalkeeper at the club. They can do. I think if we survive one season, we'll give these guys a chance to develop, and we should be okay for next season, and then we can sort out the defence, get a couple more defenders in. I think that's what we need, some more centre-backs. And the rest kind of, I'm happy with the attacking side. Maybe another striker just to bolster up that the attack force. We need that out-and-out goal scorer. But I feel like sorting the defence out, stop us from conceding so many goals, we should be all right. And obviously trying to keep players uninjured would be good as well. So let's get into this game. We're at home, coming back from a loss. It's a mid-table battle, really. I'd say a mid-table battle. It really is. So Palace versus Leicester. I haven't got a good feeling about this game, and instantly, as I say that, 5 minutes in, we concede from a set piece, and it's poor to say the least. It is absolutely poor. We go on a good run of form. Well, we've not really been on a good run of form yet this season. We change the formation, we get a few wins, then we lose, and then I don't know whether to just drop to balanced play instead of positive. I wanted to come into this season playing the football we played last season because it worked, played really well. We've gone 2-0 down. In fact, hopefully that is offside. It looks like it could be, because it looks like it could be that Crystal Palace are going to be all over us. And is it going to be disallowed? It is disallowed. So we really need to, let's just skip it. Just fire the players up. They're not performing as well. Ndidi, there we go, wins the ball back. Daka finds Justin, goes at now. Is that a penalty? That looked like that tackle came on the inside the box there. I know Justin was outside the box after the tackle, but when it came in, I looked like he was inside the box. It's no penalty. We're not even getting to see the free kick, unfortunately, but we are going to see a throw into Crystal Palace. So I reckon I need to focus on set pieces as well. I need to have a look. I've not really dived into set pieces yet this in this version of FM, and I know it's something that does work for you. So I've got to make sure we've got a set piece coach, and then just start training some set pieces. Probably reset them and just set them up properly potentially. And they're going to go for the exact same corner kick from before, but Daka reads it this time. Daka's on the break, tries to find Martial, but doesn't, and that's poor from us. We couldn't counter. We should have really done better from that position. Free kick though, Beniotti plays it to Patterson Daka. He's got some space. He shoots, hits the bar. Martial plays it out to Justin. Tries to get across in it. It doesn't. And Harry, he wasn't going to get to that. It goes out for a throw in, and looked like we had a bit of a dangerous spell of play there. But back to Crystal Palace. Just short of 25 minutes, 24 minutes on into this first half, and we're not looking good. I would say we're not keeping possession, and Crystal Palace are just on the attack. I've not really got much to say. Ndidi, now that's not a penalty. Ndidi was inside the area. He was definitely outside the area. If they give this as a penalty, it'd be really annoying because that looked identical to what the other tackle was. No penalty. Thank you. But we're going to see their free kick. We didn't see ours, but Justin, though. Now we're on the counter. There's 3-on-1 here. Justin, get the... Oh, he should have passed it in the middle. He should have set Daka off early and then goes for the cross instead. That was poor, actually. He should have just passed it into space. We've got pass into the space on. He should have just set Daka free there, and I just don't know why he didn't. Indeedy, though. Beniotti has the shot. Beniotti with the goal. Now, that was a good goal. Their goalkeeper should have done better, but he's going to be... I reckon he'll be a superstar for us. I've just had this feeling he's going to be good. He picks it up, turns, a bit of a toe poke left foot, but it goes in. Ideally, we want him to play him on the wing because that's where he's best at playing. But we're not playing that sort of system. We're going to play this short here. Christensen, no, he doesn't. And we've just taken the lead. Samore with the goal. I was just talking about set pieces, and Christensen crosses it in. Samore's there, heads it. We're now 31 minutes on the board, 2-1 up. Okay, now I'm feeling a little bit better about this. I'm feeling a little bit better. Right, half time, 2-1. Okay, we're having a better game. I'm probably feeling a little bit more negative. Obviously, we're losing a lot more football than we did last season. I'm not used to that. Not going to make any changes just yet. Martial not having a particularly good game. Probably get Tom Cannon on. Oh my God, they are just playing that corner right to the edge of the area, and it's just working for them. They're having the chances. No one's marking anyone. I'm just looking. Indeed, he's tiring a little bit. He's having a good game. Everyone's having a good game, other than James, Justin, and Martial. So I'm going to take Martial off. Tom Cannon's going to come on. He can play as a deep line forward, can he? Let's just have a quick look at him. Deep line forward. I don't like his passing there, though. Maybe I set him as a... Can he be a target man? Target forward. Do you know what? He could be a target man. Let's just see what the target man's like. Attack. How tall is he? He's 5'11". He's not really a big target man, is he? That's not going to work. Let's go pressing forward. We'll do that instead. And then Justin will bring on... Just do that. There we go. And we'll bring on Gorsable. I know I'm saying his name wrong. I did learn how to say his name at one point. There we go. Victor Christensen has won the ball. Plays Daka in. Daka finds Beniotti. Is he going to get his second goal of the game? He doesn't. And it's just like when we get into them positions, we struggle just to capitalise on it. It's going to be a Crystal Palace throw-in. Hopefully we can win this and have another counter-attack, but I don't think we will. It's going to be Palace in, a Palace goal. It's 2-2. Just nice play from them. Terrible defending from us as usual. I'm very negative at the minute. I'm not feeling positive about this season, and I just need to start playing it a little bit more. I was expected to at least get the second season out of the way and done and recorded already, but just not really had the chance to record. And nice little goal from him. If we a draw, will I take a draw against Crystal Palace? Not really. I don't want to be dragged into a relegation battle. At the minute, we're 6 points clear of the relegation spot, so we'll take that. I am going to, though, make a change. Indeed, it's going to come off. Atakan's going to come on. And I don't know why that's doing that. And then let's just have a quick look and see what we could do here. I'm thinking Shrewsbury Hall for Samore. I know Samore's having a good game, so there's no real point in doing that. I'm going to leave it for now. I'm just going to make that one change. I'm going to bring on Atakan for Wilfred Ndidi. In fact, we do need to make some changes now. I'm going to make this change. Shrewsbury Hall's going to come on back from his injury, and then I'm going to bring on Luke Thomas for Victor Christensen. And that's going to be the two changes we're going to make. There's 5 minutes to go in this game. I don't think it's going to make any difference, but at least we've got Shrewsbury Hall coming back from an injury. That's not what we want to see, though. A highlight to Crystal Palace when there's 3 minutes left to play. Don't give a penalty away. Every time there's a highlight in this sort of area, I just don't trust us. I really don't. But we do actually win the ball here. We can win this. Come on, Patterson Daka picks the ball up. Patterson Daka on the counter attack. Patterson Daka. Atakan had the chance. He should have scored. If it just needed to go to Shrewsbury Hall in that spot, and we would have won that game. 2-2. Right, okay. We didn't play amazing. Our defence wasn't great. What was the XG like? It wasn't particularly wonderful. We had more possession, which is what we want to do. We had 12 shots. They had 12 as well. 5 of them were on target. Our keeper didn't have a good game. Their keeper didn't have a good game. It wasn't particularly great from both teams there. They could have grabbed a winner. We possibly could have grabbed a winner. We didn't play well, but I'm happy with the result. I'm going to say I'm not going to be too harsh on them because I feel like I've been harsh on them recently, and it's just we'll take the draw. We're 6 points clear at Nottingham Forest. We're technically 4 points clear of 9th place Wolves. So if you finish top half, that'd be happy. That'd be good. We're coming into December now, so we are. Who have we got to play in December? Let's just have a quick look. So I've got Tottenham next. I can't see us getting a result at Tottenham. We've got a couple of Europa League games. We've got a tough December here. We really do. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to come back at the start of January. We've already seen Liverpool, so I'm probably going to come back and play the York and Arsenal games. We need to try and get a result. We've got to beat Fulham. We have to beat Southampton and try and get a result against Tottenham, Chelsea and Arsenal at some point. Liverpool, potentially get a result. But yeah, we need to get a win somewhere around here. Hopefully get 2 wins in the Europa League would be nice. UEFA Conference, sorry. And then, yeah, I'm just playing York because it's York. It's the closest football team to where I live. And I've done a York save last season. So that'll be nice. And then we can address of what we're going to do in the transfer window and see if we can bring anyone in, how we're going to strengthen the team. I do think a centre-back, I'm thinking possibly another centre-back would help. It won't help with the attacking situation, but we've got players in on loan that are coming back from injuries, so hopefully they'll start scoring. So that's what I'm thinking. So enough waffling. I'm going to end the episode here. Like I say, thank you very, very much for watching. I obviously do appreciate everyone that has come on and watched the series so far and left a like and commented. It's much appreciated. I do thank you very much for that. But this is the end of this episode, so I want to say thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you're staying safe wherever you are. Take it easy, and I'll see you in a bit.